Ladies and gentlemen, on the stream today, playing a little Final Fantasy XI on the old CatseyeXI private server. I thought today we would try to do a Seiryu with Melee. So I did put a video on the YouTube channel yesterday with the red mage strategy that worked. But I heard samurais can do 6k weapon skills, and it's a much easier solo, so we're going to give that a shot. I don't know if I want to go up Thief, or if I want to try Samurai. I think my Thief may do just a little bit more damage, because my Samurai has shit gear. So does the Thief, but either way. So, here's a rundown of the Thief equipment. You can, if you want to look at me, you want to check me out. Check out the different sets. So the Thief Haste set has a turban. One you can buy that from. There's a quest for Urgen, where you go to a guy and trade in your standing, your sanction points for coins. And then 1,000 of those Imperial bronze pieces, I think. You trade it to him. He'll give you the turban. Pretty standard 75 cap gear from what I remember back in the day. Everybody was wearing this stupid, ugly turban. I never liked the way it looked, but it is a super powerful piece because it has haste plus 5% in that slot. On CatseyeXI, you can also upgrade it. So you can go into the augment system, and I think the augment system puts like elemental resists on it. So it would help maybe mitigate some damage or something. Got the Peacock Charm, so accuracy in the neck slot. My old neck hole. Put a video on the channel how to solo that on Blue Mage. So I think I went 1 for 3 on the Burning Circle Notorious Monster fight to, what's the name of it? Under Observation. So got that. The next two were C rewards. They're earpieces. The brutal earring is 100 coins, 100 ancient beast coins, to Sagira in Port Juno, I believe. Trade her your coins and you can get an earring. And then this is a reward from the Divine Might, Rise of Zillier fight. That fight you can't do solo, so if you see a shout, hop on in the fight, see if you get it done. I think you may be able to buy additional earrings on CatseyeXI after the fact. So you got to beat the I think brain. My brain is braining. I got like really slow. You see like the downloading wheel. I got to go into my RAM and get out the files. But I think you can buy more earpieces from an NPC in Juno once you have beat the fight one time. So the prerequisite is like you beat the fight, but then you have options to purchase more. So I could buy, the Bushin Meanie or whatever, the Strength +2 earring. I could buy the Beastly earring. I could buy, and so that's help fill out some slots. Hey Chris, why are you talking about that? I'm just talking. I got the Wrap Harness, which is super easy to solo. Just go into Sanctuary. Sancralarium on Chains of Promathia, get a Subligar, and then you can use that Subligar to do the Bridget's quest from Bastock. Trade it to her, and she gives you this. So the haste +4 is nice. There are better upgrades, obviously. The custom content that includes like the augment and upgrade system, but I haven't done that yet. Get off my case! I just wear the armlets just for the extra treasure hunter as well. I could slap in maybe some dusk gloves for a little bit more haste. Dusk gloves you can buy off the auction house for, I don't know if there's like 400 or 500k, but those have haste +3. There's also plenty, if I could put my nose to the grindstone and work on some of the other stuff, I could like the Artifact +1 upgrade or Relic +1 armor pieces. Both have like haste and stuff on them. I just got the Jaeger ring with the augment. I did the miner No, what's it called? The miner, what? What's the one called? You go talk to the lady in Selbina. Oh my god, Chris, you're so terrible at this. But the augments include, you go talk to her. All right, now I gotta look it up. It's called, let's see, Wiki, the Waikai. Novice Trials, there it is. It's the Novice Trials. So I talked to Melly, Novice Trials, and oh, I just got these. Might have to unlock. Oh, might have to put something on that pet defense. But let's see, Jaeger ring. So you get an additional store TP +1 and agility +3. Okay. So then I got my COP reward, which is the Rajas. The mantle was a login reward. Go talk to the Moogle. Port. I go to Port Sandy and talk to the login Moogle, and those rewards rotate every couple months or something. But pick that up if you can get it. This is haste belts also from COP missions. You go get a codex from the. I think it's AO1. No, it's Sancrium. Get the Codex book and then do a fight. It's like a 50-50 chance. I had to actually get 2 books and 2 fights. Bad luck. Sarah Wheels. This was, I traded my copper vouchers to the NPC in exchange for points. I changed those points into assault points from treasures, and then I could go buy these from that NPC in treasures, like the assault counter or whatever. I can't remember which one it is. You just have to look at the rewards and then make the calculations on what you want. And then the boots were domain invasion reward. Go upstairs, talk to the Galka, trade in, I think it's like 15,000 points, and get the boots. Okay, and then as for the weapon skill set, I got this from, joined a party where we were doing Zenny Notorious Monsters. I think this drops from like a tiger or something. So it was a reward from a tiger. There's also another piece that's fairly decent that you can get, like a headband that has Dex +3, Agility +3, and Attack +5. And that's from the domain guy. So I wore that for a long time until I got that. And the Gorget, I got a video on the channel for Gorget farming. You go to C, farm the organs, and there's a lady in the building. Chris, you're so... Alright, there's a... What's the name? You can just look up Gorgets or whatever those are called. Hold on a second. So you go to... Nope. Will it show it on... Mizrik's, is it Mizrik's Coast? It's not Sea Lion. You go, alright. Go to, I just typed in Gorget. Grogget, close. It's like, yes, it's used in whatever crafting. Name a science. You go to Urim in this Tanzanian safehold, start this quest, and then each individual Gorget has a element that it's attached to. So make sure you farm the proper organs for the proper element, so they only work with like certain weapon skills. So say your weapon skill has a wind element, you need the wind Gorget or whatever. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, Chris, I'm lost. All right, well, tough shit. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. What else? I did the Oboro weapons. So I do have the dagger for the thief, which is probably why I think I do a little more damage on thief. We'll do the rest of the weapon skill set first. Denali jacket. You can get that from doing the climb tower, the runic stuff. I bought this as a reward for my goblin rewards. Like, you do your daily goblin quests, you get obsidian shards, you trade those shards in, and I think it's 9,000 points, so you can trade in your points, get that. His agility. So the Exenerator weapon skill, which is the Aeonic weapon skill, it has an agility modifier. Just my regular artifact piece, which you just quest it. The ring and the Rajas, same thing. Same thing with the boots. I just have my regular artifact there. I have, like, I think this is a reward, conquest reward. You go to the guard, buy it from him for like 5,000 conquest points. I just have it because it has dex and agility on it. I'm sure there's way better options. And then this was a drop from Dynamis Valkyrum, which is like your job-specific equipment. And so I think I killed... You have to look up the exact mob, but it was like, I want to say it was like... was it the crabs? I can't remember. Sorry, fellas. But anyway, okay. And then for the weapons, I have the Sandug, which is the Obero weapon. You do enough domain invasion, you get the points. You'll do it like a rotation of 6. Every 6 mob, like in a cycle that you complete, you get to unlock coffers. You can open that coffer up and you get a chance at materials that you can use to upgrade to a weapon. So like for this Sandug, I had to trade to the guy in Port Juno. I had to trade him. Let's see. It's probably towards the bottom. Trade him. Oh, some of these. So you get like, here you go. So you get like a horn, a tooth, a stinger, whatever this is, a rostrum, a bowl. So you trade him HP bald, which is what? I'm not bald, not yet. It's just for men. But trade in the bald. I think it's like 200 pieces of bald, and then 1 or 2 of these, and then some items from the auction house or crafted items. So if I remember right, the dagger had like, I had to level up smithing so I could craft a knife, and then, but yeah, there's a whole huge thing on it. You just probably have to wikis. I just have to look at Obero weapons. This might, you want to look for, yeah, this isn't right. You want to look for the CatseyeXI specific Obero stuff. So I'd say go to, is it on here? Domain monsters, coffer domains, domain bosses. There might be a link on domain invasion. Here's your 6 bosses you'll be fighting. There's more bosses. Exchange. There's the material drop. Okay. I haven't done any, so yeah, that's some of the other content I haven't even got into yet. There's so much. They added a bunch of stuff on the server. Haven't done any of the big boys. No, there's not a link on that. No, there is a link. Maybe go to. I usually go guides, content progression guide. You scroll all the way to here. Scroll out to this chart, and then here it says Obero weapons. And then you click on the CatseyeXI Obero NPC. He's in like Port Juno at the by the stairs that go to Quiffim. CatseyeXI, domain invasion. Systems page. Oh, it's CatseyeXI systems page. We were just on this. Am I going in circles? Here we go. So you finally get to this page where it says Oboro and then Oboro weapons. You can expand that, and then it'll show all these crafted weapons with their respective materials required. My head's in the way. But these are all really good weapons. So there's the Sandug. I also got the shield for the Paladin. I'm thinking maybe the Bard would be amazing. Look, it has Lullaby +3, Ballad +2. So that'd be a huge piece if you're a Bard guy. I'm thinking the Beastmaster axe might be decent. It's got pet attack and double attack, and then if you have the the other piece that drops from domain invasion weapon, you can dual wield. Samurai looks good. I would do Dragoon, but I've got the relic. I have that, and then Blue Mage looks like it's decent. They all look like they're really good. So, I mean, even the Mage stuff, like, doesn't the? I thought I saw Black Mage has. Look at that. Your avatar, if you're a summoner, avatar perp -5, then accuracy and haste. Holy. I thought the Black Mage... yeah, look at the crazy. So, they're all really good. Expensive. Okay. What next? I think the other piece... I just have the other dagger that drops from the monster. So while you're grinding, if you're working towards your Oboro weapons, you'll inevitably probably have a pretty good chance of picking up the other weapons because they drop as loot from the bosses. So, nice. Okay. All right, I already farmed. I already did some farming. So I was up earlier today, like a couple hour ago, 2 hours ago, and I picked up my required parts, my pieces, my pop items. I got the Springstone and the Gem of the East. It was the same concept that I had on the channel before, except Mother Globe was up this time with all the, like, 8 of the people. So I just directly attacked her and didn't focus on any of the ads, and I just had extra trust to heal. So I just out-healed the damage they were doing to me. But other than that, it's pretty easy to grab the pops. All right, for food, I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some peanut butter and chicken nuggets. That's a thing. I'm gonna eat. I think I'd recommend. I don't think maybe if Seiryu does. He does like one of the TP moves is like buffs his evasion, right? So probably want something that's accuracy plus accuracy. So I'm gonna use the Grape de Faku, which is good for accuracy plus 80, attack plus 50. It also has pet stuff. It's all in one. So we'll use that. All right, let's see. Can I remember where he's at? No, I don't even remember where he's. Is he on the right side or the left side? I just did this yesterday. I'm bad at this game. Nope. K8. Okay. Teleporting. Okay, 8. is probably number 4, maybe. Bleh. Yeah. Meow. I don't know if I want to build TP. I might build TP before I go up to fight him. That way I can start off with a big weapon skill to stick the hate onto Birdman. What's his name? I forgot already. Guesso. There, yeah. Hey, that's a nice guess. Oh. The cheese is hard, fellas. It's pretty bad. I could farm some clusters, make some money. All right, let's call in the boys. We'll kill these clusters. And it'll also, oops, nope, wrong guy. It'll also allow us to like pre-buff. So I'll have shell and protect already, and that'll be good. I think I'm gonna go. I think the problem we had yesterday was Seiryu's Deadly Shriek causes AoE paralysis that's like super potent. And the trusts like to stand real close to everybody. They like to be like right on top of everyone. So we'll see if that causes issues or not. But I do have access to, we use Feint is a merited ability that will help with evasion. So I got access to that. Where's it at? Right there. Your next attack will greatly decrease an enemy's evasion, so merit that if you can help it. I've also got access to Conspirator, which I think you get at 75, so you unlock that, which enhances accuracy and subtle blow for the party. So that'll be helpful. I think you get access to Despoil as well at 75, which has the possibility to inflict a status ailment when you steal. So maybe we can put our own debuffs on him. And then I'll be using, I think some of the steps might be a decent option. We'll see how it goes, but I could lower his evasion with Quick Step or lower the defense with Box Step. I think that Dancer, I use Dancer 99% of the time on Thief. If it was a traditional 75 party or something, I might bring Ninja, Thief Ninja, but really, I can't think of the last time that I actually subbed Ninja, or that it was like requested, like, hey Chris, come sub Ninja to something. Which, granted, I'm soloing 99% of the content that I'm doing, so I don't get somebody that's asking me to do something, because it would be myself. I have brain aneurysms sometimes. But anyway, so that guy just despawned. Whoa! He just look at him. He just teleported in front of me. That's magical. How did he do that? Oh, that's also something that's nice, is on the Sand Dug, it has additional effect Silence, which that actually procs fairly often. I see it go off quite a bit, so it actually has some utility. Considering there's no trust that will silence, that I know of. I looked on the website at all the trusts. AI behaviors, none of them silenced, and asked the link shell, and I got the same answer. Everybody was like, nope. So silence from the dagger is useful when it procs. And then Zed does a pretty decent job of stunning spells, I would say. There's been a few times when I think, oh shit, I'm gonna get hit with an Aga 3, and then he'll stun. So that's also useful to counteract like casting mobs. Die. I don't know what else is on the agenda. I think I'm going to be working towards Matt's cap. So, you know, we're working towards all the 15 jobs to 75, get that done. I'll probably do one continuous stream where I do every fight. I'll go collect all the testimonies and then make it one giant, whatever, 10-hour stream or something, maybe on a Saturday, of just a continuous going back and forth and fighting Matt, and then unlock the Matt's cap. So we'll do that. And I'd like to get Blue Mage up as well. Get Blue Mage to 75. Learn some spells, and then I heard Blue Mage is crazy damage. So you get the right gear, get the right spells. I'm not even sure, like an entry level, how powerful it is. Like if you just go in with like your base, you know, easy to acquire gear. So I'm interested on, you know, some testing and see how that job performs. All right. All right, boys, here we go. I have yet to do this one, so wish me luck. Cross your fingers. Hope I don't die. Stick a needle in my eye. Ow! All right, we're gonna eat the food. I'm eating. I'm gonna suck on those purple grapes. Why does it look like that? Why is it 2? Poor Thanos. Alright, I'm gonna try to position everybody so that they don't get in, so they can get out of the breath damage cone. We'll see if they cooperate. What? Oh, I gotta go in my trade window. Stupid. Alright. Gem. Springing. Jerry springing. Alright, so here, let's move people around. Follow me, everyone. Come this way, and I'm already dying. Oh my god, don't die already. Holy shit. There we go. Trying to get him to in the right position. Do big weapon skill, trick attack, stick it to Gesso. I don't know if I should disengage, make a move just a little bit further. They're kind of in the range, buddy. What are you doing? Here, let's move them around. Move them like that at least. Okay, so my casters. There we go. My casters are over there now. See how they're kind of in the corner? Get out of the way. They're behind him at least. And then just the 2 melees are out front. I don't know if I can help that. Alright. I will say this fight's gonna go faster for sure. Alright, use a drain, Samba, I don't know, just keep it. I could see if that'll help with, you know, just keeping stuff topped up. Doesn't seem like the accuracy's too bad. Okay, I'm gonna box step here, lower the defense before I weapon skill. Or not, I'm going to eat that, I guess. He's too far away. I'm right on top of him. What do you mean he's too far away? Alright. I guess I was in the wrong spot. Alright, we're trick attack Chubbs here. Alright, use a conspirator. Sure. Maybe we can despoil him. Okay, yeah, okay, there's our first convert, so we've got Puru converted. I'm gonna assume the damage dealing method is the way to go here. There's the stun, see Zed. Nice. Stunned the Eriga 3. That was clutch. Alright, get over here. We'll use a trick attack. Alright, he's under half now. He just 2-houred. So 100 fists. Is Gesso going to get melted is the question. Because the only debuff we have on him right now is Dia. Oh, Gesso seems to be holding his own against 100 fists. Oh, now he's getting pounded. Spoke too soon. Just like that, I'm pounding him. All right. Trick. I'm paralyzed. This is the yeah, this is going to be a problem here. This Deadly Shriek is annoying. You're basically paralyzed for the minute that it's up. Uh-oh. Okay, boys, now we're in trouble. So maybe a heavier hitting damage dealer would have been better here. Like if you brought Samurai, you did you know, store TP or meditate to 3,000, then do Sekanoi, do weapon skill, 2-hour weapon skill. You know, burst him down basically. We got 15 seconds on paralyze and everyone's panicking. We're all gonna eat this. What's he casting? Okay, Gesso's about dead. 5 seconds. It's gonna be rough. Okay, Gesso's down. That's no bueno. All right, let's stick. Okay, we're up here. We're gonna stick it to Zed. Make him tank. All right, then get out of the way. All right, I'm gonna feint. Accuracy or evasion down. All right, so we still have our healers. I think everyone. We're running low on MP here. Did Koru already convert? No, he converted right now. Don't die for the love of... Okay, so Koru can... Alright, so we're down to our last MP bar for Koru. Alright, we're going to sneak attack. So the melee version is much faster, right? It's much faster. You get hit with Paralyze or the Deadly Shriek. It can be annoying. But I think we got this in the bag. Zed can tank. And we'll trick him one more time. Put some hate on him. Alright. And, yeah. Koru's got plenty of MP. Well, not plenty, but he's got half a bar MP. And Seiryu's dead in a second. Oh my god, Galka, take it! And here we go. Murder, okay. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna start I think that's the go-to. That's the go-to plan. Right, we got some sellables. Go-to plan. I think what was that for time? Anybody time it? What do we have? 10 minutes? It was like 20 minutes on Red Mage yesterday. So I think that's the go-to, boys. Yeah, boys. Alright. I think I do have... Why don't we try, while we're here... I do have a Suzaku pop. I think I should try that on melee, see if that's worth it. Because what he does chain spell, he may melt us. Oh, that's in my other thing. Because chain spell. So you really want to have silence on him. My dagger has silence, but but it's not like a guaranteed thing. Let's see. Is there a samurai? Does Gecko? There's a samurai weapon skill that silences, right? Like if you do Gecko, what's the chance? It's not 100%, right? It's like a probability. But what is it? Is it like 20%? I'm stretching. Oh my god. What's the So that would also be a possibility, maybe, if you can get Gecko to silence. Alright. What else am I doing today? Nothing. Let's give it a shot, I suppose. Alright, Will I teleport and lose people? Where's it at? Okay, so let's see. I have the pop items, right? Check my case. At the Summerstone and the South thing. Alright, I think that's who we're looking for. Alright, it's this guy. Hey, buddy. Chain spell. Alright, E9. Which is what, up in the corner? No, it's on the opposite. Yeah, it's over on this island over here. Alright. Yeah, let's give that a shot, just see how it goes. I will die horribly and have to run home with my tail between my legs. I think Red Mage is the strat for him at least, just because of the chain spells. Fire spells are gross. I don't think I can out-heal those, because everybody's will be all condensed. I'm running Jenny. Whatever it's... we can just run over there. I got time. So I could use the teleport crystal and warp around. Jump up and get down. Bracken says, looks like I have another reason to farm Dynamis Infinity Cores. Yep. Yeah, you need 10 Infinity Cores. I think they're selling on the auction house for like 100k a pop, so you need about $1 mil. Spend $1 mil if you're just going to buy them. But yeah, they're not actually that bad to get for pops. I took the Thief in last night when I was doing the Goblin Dailies, and I got 4 to drop in 1 hour. So if you want to farm them out, they're actually not that bad. I went to Zarkabard and was just running around in the middle of the snowfield, just running like a loop, killing mobs and then killing statues. The drop rate isn't terribly high, though, I want to say. I probably killed, I don't know, 10 to 12, or, well, probably more than that. Maybe like 15? So it's like a 1 in 4 chance. No, it's not like it's awful. But I was hitting it with Treasure Hunter 4. I think there are jug pets that have Treasure Hunter. I think the lizard, Cold Blood Como or whatever, I think he's got Treasure Hunter on. Or the trusts. Yeah, you can use trusts. Nana and Lion both have Treasure Hunter 2. So that's helpful. Somebody's asking if you get the domain invasion weapons that drop, do you get the buffs outside? Well, yes, you just don't get the domain invasion buff. Look, right here. So I've got the Toyak, which has Dex +3, Agility +3, Dagger Skill +3. We can all just look at that to see if that works. But it says Domain Incursion. The Domain Incursion gives you like +10 region, +5 refresh, and then like TP. It's on the website somewhere. Domain Invasion or Incursion. I'm going the wrong way anyway. So I think it says... This is probably not that's not Cat's Eye related. You want the Cat's Eye version. past it? Oh, right here. There you go. So within the domain invasion, domain incursion weapons get the following bonuses. Store TP +5, Regan +5, Refresh +3, damage taken -5. Your pets get this stuff. Some, I want to say some jobs can equip multiple, like on the thief, and they do stack. I'm pretty sure they stack anyway, because I was getting like 11 or 12 regen, and I had 2 weapons equipped. So like on the thief, I could have the Atoyak and the oh god, don't ask me to pronounce that. But I can equip both of these at the same time. They're both domain invasion weapons, and I was trying to count the ticks I was getting from regen, and it was like 11 or 13, or it wasn't an even number. So it definitely wasn't 10, because I could have kept track of that. But I was trying to do math while I was fighting and managing other cooldowns and stuff, but it looked like I was getting more than the 5 that is posted on the website. Maybe we'll go in and we'll check that out. But okay, so just for reference, look at my stat bar when I take this off. So if this didn't work, there, see, it went down by 3. This has, Dex +3, Agility +3. Look at my stats. It's +21, +18. Take it off. +18, +15. So the main stuff carries over into, the outer world. Just not the quotations domain incursion. Those bonuses only are active inside. So I assume I'm getting, subtle blow +5, or the other weapons are also weaponing. I don't know if you probably could test that with something, but I'm not smart enough to do that. Or like I don't really care enough, I guess. Not that I couldn't do some spreadsheets and some but I don't want to. I'm trying to relax, man. I'm not trying to break open the code and like start reading through code. Oh, gross. So I need to head over to the island. Yeah, I think somebody had mentioned something like, does some of the pet items work outside of that? I mean, I guess you could check that if you have your beast, if you're Beastmaster, for example, and your pet's slightly damaged. I think one of the weapons adds regen +1, so you would just, instead of having the stay command where it would like put your pet into a resting position, you would just stand there like they're active, and if you saw their health regenerating, then you would know that was working. But I want to say the pets have such a high amount of hit points, regen +1 isn't really going to do a whole lot. I gotta hit the thing. No. Can I walk over here? Can I get to the no. All right. Gotta run back and touch it. That's what she said. If anybody thinks of any challenges that aren't too crazy, let me know in the comments or something, like, hey Chris, I'd like to see you solo this, and I'll try to put some stuff together, see if it's possible, or what the gear limitations are, right? I know, like, obviously that's what this game is. It's like grind for gear, that way you're more powerful. And some of the gear can be pretty hard to acquire. So maybe, I couldn't solo something with my current gear level, but I remember, mage classes are probably a good route to go, like, black mage solo and stuff. I think Puppet Master's pretty powerful, and Blue Mage. So I do have Pup at 75. I haven't really done much tinkering with that, though, but I did level that up with the idea that I would solo stuff with it. So I need to. I didn't play Pup back in retail, or I never played it, so I've never touched the job outside of on CatseyeXI. So I have no idea. I have to do a lot of research, reading, do some digging on things to see what hurts and what bleeds. Oh, I called in the wrong guy again. Alright, I thought I'd call in the boys and pre-buff before we go upstairs. And hey Shells, how's it going? Do you solo a lot on the server? What can't you solo? So I'm on the Ace account, and you have access to trusts. Crystal Warrior does as well, but the Ace account you can call in a full party, so it's a lot easier to solo stuff. One of the things that parts of the game that you cannot call trusts into would be a pretty big one. Would be like Limbus. So on CatseyeXI they have a lot of custom content where you can augment your +1 artifact gear. You get your +1 artifact gear from doing Limbus events through, with the coins and then the drops. You can then further upgrade that +1 gear on CatseyeXI with augments that actually make your armor really powerful. So you cannot currently call in trusts on that. So that one would be a pure solo where you don't have access to. Like right now, I just called in the whole team. You have to get together with people. There's shouts fairly regularly, so it's not like it's. But I like to play solo, but I did a little bit of Limbus with people to earn some coins and stuff. But the majority of it I did solo. I took Dragoon in, Dragoon Blue Mage, and then I was soloing like that second level with Mandy's. And on average, I'd get like 10 coins, but you have to do different areas to get the drops for certain armor pieces or jobs. But yeah, so currently you can't do that. There's a lot of custom content as well where the difficulty level scales pretty hard, where you really can't solo it just because they didn't. The team didn't make it. That wasn't the vision, right? They didn't want you like soloing Tiamat or whatever, right? So I think you can still do like some of the. That may be a challenge as well. It depends on what you're going for. I almost exclusively do a lot of my activities on Thief. Yes, for the Treasure Hunter, right? I have Treasure Hunter 4 on Thief. I'm working towards Treasure Hunter 5, but yeah, a lot of the stuff I'll just call trusts in for and then farm on Thief. You could do a 3-man. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. No, I'm not saying that you have to have like a full 18 alliance or whatever. The server, the way it's set up is since you can make your individual character much powerful through the Aeonic weapon skills, through all the different items that augment, you're very powerful, so you can low-man stuff for sure. Yeah, it's super easy to low-man stuff. I could also dual box, which would be technically making solo, because I'd be operating 2 controllable characters while being 1 human. But I haven't really dove into that very much yet. I was looking at it a little bit yesterday, and I was also looking at like squaring away a Lua system, so I can you know, make my macro swaps more efficient. How do you get Treasure Hunter 4 and 5? So, if you're a Crystal Warrior, they get 6 as a base. I'm an Ace account, so I have the dagger. So I got Thief's Knife. Normally at a base level, Thief has built-in Treasure Hunter abilities, right? Job trait, right there. Treasure Hunter 2, that's just in your character's build by design. And then you can unlock the Thief's Knife. There's a quest where you go kill a Toneberry in Temple of Ugalagava or whatever. So you get that. Dynamis Exargabard. You get the gloves, which give +1. So one nice thing is you can call trusts into Dynamis. So once you have access, I just joined a shout group. It took a couple hours, and we got every Dynamis win that is possible. So once you have the win and you have access to the area, you can go back in at your leisure and solo. So I went in there and spent a few hours soloing. So when you do Dynamis on CatseyeXI, you don't have to purchase an hourglass. You just pay the goblin in Gelshpa the 50k, and then you can do it on. It's like a 1 hour cooldown, so pretty easy. And then the Treasure Hunter 5, the 5th point is a mask or a cap. So you can augment like a dragon's cap through a system like where you fight monsters or whatever, defeat bosses and get an augment put on the cap. Or I'm just doing ventures. You'll see, like, if you look at the chat log, you'll see a gold text that comes across, and it says, something's going on at Valkyrim Dunes at J7, and you go show up to that spot, and there's a monster there to defeat. You put yourself under a level sync, fight that monster, you get points. You can then trade those points in for a mask that gives +1 Treasure Hunter. So it's called like the White Rarib mask. So you put that mask on, and I think it's all jobs. So then you'll have Treasure Hunter 5. I think I'm about halfway there to getting it. How easy is Guild to make? It's actually super easy. So with the Sparks system, you have like a weekly income that you can make just by leveling. So when you level, you earn sparks by doing the records of eminence. So just set up different things, spoil, do this, do that, fight in this area, collect these items. Each time that you do, you get sparks. You can then trade those sparks in for items, and then you can NPC those items. So it's pretty easy to make 1 million a week if you, are leveling, XPing, earning merits. Then you just trade those points in, and you buy the shield. The website has a guide for that. If you just go to the wiki, and then it'll say like guides, and then new player guide, and it kind of goes over starting out trusts. I think oops. No. No. I have to log back in. I don't know. I think I need to put ad blocker on or something. But the best thing to vendor would be the shields. So as far as I know, it's recommended in the guide. It says, go buy the shields. And then the shields, each it's like a 10-to-1 exchange. So you trade in, what does it say? Trade in, it's like the shields cost like 2,700 points. But when you NPC them, you make 27,000 gil. There you go. 20 Acheron shields. So 10-to-1. Just trade in them and then NPC them. There's a pro tip: you can load an add-on to help sell. But there's plenty of other ways, right? Since you can solo burning circle fights. You can farm scrolls or farm items and sell that, because you can call trusts in on those fights. There's also crafting is a thing. I'm not a huge crafter. I did get my cooking to 100, but I've never been the guy that, other than maybe fishing, to sit down and just fish and then NPC the fish, or I don't really print gil through woodworking or anything like that. But that's you could probably do that pretty easy as well. But yeah, the easiest thing, the most brain is this. You just XP jobs or earn stuff, and then sell the shields. I think I have like 6 million gil just now, just because I'm just sitting on it. All right, let's see. Oh, got to start. I died. I exploded. Kaboom. I thought I did hear someone else say that there was a slightly better option to vendor other than the shield. There was like a higher return. It was like a level 45 item. But I can't remember, and I never really looked into that to see how much more effective it would be to buy the level 45 item and then sell it. But it'd probably be more time involved, right? Because the shields are like one of the most expensive things. Darn it. All right, did I lose? I lost all my stuff, right? I lost my TP. I lost my... yeah! All right, let's hop back downstairs. I'm going to redo my TP and redo my thing before... I wish I could remember. I don't remember what the level 4... it was in chat one day, and I just read it, and I filed it in my brain files, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, but it wasn't enough to, like, make me investigate or... What are the best trusts that are easy to get? That's a great question. Just follow the standard idea of, like, just do the records of... Or, no, excuse me, not the records of eminence. Do your missions, right? Halver is going to be a great tank. He's a total Chad on this server. He has an enmity bonus, so he's a super big tanking kind of guy. He also has a single target weapon skill, so he doesn't AoE everything around the area. So Halver's huge. Korumoru's a great mage. He refreshes, he hastes, he puts Phalanx 2 on. You can buy him from the Curio Moogle for 350k. Jokum's a decent bard. Pretty good as far as... he'll put Ballad 2 on the team, so that compounds if you have Halver, because he's a paladin using magic points. Zeed's a good damage dealer. I think he's one of the better damage dealers, if not the best damage dealer. And he stuns. You can get him through just doing your... what's the name of that quest line? Or missions. Just by doing your... Rhapsodies of Vanadil quest line. So just do that quest line, and you'll unlock him. You'll also won't have access to... I think you start off with being only able to call in 3 trusts. So you'll want to complete this as soon as possible so you can call in 5, so you can have a full party of 6 people. Or you plus 5 bots. Let's see. Gesso's good. He's a great tank for, I'm about to try to do a Seiryu or a Suzaku, and so he's good for, like, harder fights. I would say Halver's more of, like, your XP guy and easier content. Gesso is better for negating damage. So I did use Halver for all, like, basically everything up until fighting. I just recently started using Gesso for tanking Sky Gods. So Halver was the go-to. Can you easily do those missions as a low level? Halver you can. I think you only need to be in the story to, like, mission like 2, 3. I think once you get to rank 3 in your nation, you just go talk to him in Sandaria's chateau, and he'll join the team. Zeed, no. Koru's 350k, no. You'll have access to Halver probably pretty quick. Jokum real quick. I think he's, like, on the initial list, so when right after you do your first few quests to unlock trusts, like at level 5, you could have him. Apuru you could get pretty quick. She's a good healer. It's a toss-up between Apuru and Selvi. They're Unity trusts, so you got to join a Unity, and then you just get points while in the Unity. So I used Sylvie for a lot of the missions and the DLC content, because she'll use a region that is a 30 HP tick. So she does indie region, and then you're getting 30 HP a tick, and so it's really hard to die. Apuru's good because she'll cast like Protect and Shell 5 and then big cures. So I'm using her for the god fights just because that's a higher difficulty. I think I want to say Examil wasn't bad as a DPS. Tenzin is okay. Both Ayame and Tenzin you get fairly early. I think like after rank 4 or something. I think Tenzin you don't get until towards the end of Chains of Promathia, but Ayame you get pretty quick. And she open or close weapon skills, but her accuracy sucks. So let's see. I think you get actually Adelheed's not bad for damage. She's a scholar and she'll nuke, so she's not bad. I really do like Mihili. So, she'll do Hexa Strike, and she'll cure you with Afflatus, whatever whatever the cure is that puts stone skin on you. Afflatus Misery or Afflatus Solus, and so those cures have a little bit extra oomph to them. But she does an AoE weapon skill called Scouring Bubbles. So if you're fighting with other, in a group of monsters, you'll aggro, and so that can be annoying. But I'm still missing quite a few trusts. I haven't unlocked some of the higher levels. And then recently on the server, they coded a new event where you can get some really powerful trusts if like you're in the link shell that is like the winner. So I haven't really done any of that or experienced any of that, but yeah, trusts are makes the content flow of the game real smooth because you don't need to wait around. You don't have to shout or look for parties for stuff. I've played on other private servers where it took like a couple months to get through like Chains of Promathia because I didn't have a static, so you gotta wait for groups to show up, and I think I did it in like one day here. So a huge difference in my time, my time versus being push through content that you don't necessarily enjoy to get to content that you do. All right, let me call in. We'll do call in the team and then get some tactical points. We'll see if this is possible. I did this fight a couple days ago on Red Mage, and it went easy because I was able to silence all the casting. And I won't be able to do that this time, so we'll see if this even goes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. I'm guessing. If I had to guess, my channel if I had channel points available, we'd make it. I'd have you guys bet. But I don't think that's going to be a good thing. What level do you do the missions for 5 trusts? You'd have to look it up on the wiki. It's towards the end of Rhapsodies. I don't remember which mission it is, but it's down towards the bottom here. Yeah, I don't remember. Is it Lion's Roar? Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, the Gesso, the ninja tank, you get from doing mission 8. I just did that recently. 18 on treasures. So, go through your treasures, stuff, and when you get to mission, it's like Guests of the Past or something like that. It's because I remember Black Coffin, and then I got that one done, and then it was like 1 or 2 more, like just cutscene missions, and he's in the tea house or something, and he's like, I'll join you. So go through your treasures stuff to unlock him. Alright, let's see if we can get some stuff done. But yeah, I'll be working towards figuring out, because I remember you used to be able to solo some of that Limbus with black, like a well-geared black mage with a good resting set. I still haven't done my black mage artifact yet. So I gotta do all those quests. I'm missing like half my gear. Maybe work on a resting set, and then see if I can figure out how to, you know, solo some of that, and then I'll put a guide out, or I'll put a video out, and that'll be nice to earn some of the artifact +1 with augments. Then be able to augment it. Hiya. Use the portal. All right. Here we go. I'm ready. I got a merit point. Yay. Wow. All right. So I think we're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope we don't get melted. Toast. Burnt or wheat or white? All right. Here we go. Time to die. Let me grab, we got some food. What else could I do to make this a greater chance of success? Well, I'm going to eat some food. I do have Calathon, cure ability ailments, or status ailments. This guy doesn't use. Or does he? I don't think that's gonna make a difference. Alright, we'll eat one of these. Alright, here we go, boys! Time to die. Alright, we got the team up. We're all buffed up. We're gonna see what happens. Where's he at? Oh, he's behind me. Okay, this is a good setup. I like where this is at. We got the mages towards the back. There. Perfect. Okay, so the mage categories about as far away as they can be. All right, we will trick attack. Got the weapons on. Sure, I'm weaponed out. Okay. We'll use feint. So I do remember last time we did this, like I said, the problem was spells. So maybe the solution, and it did take like 20 minutes on Red Mage. I kept him silenced, and it wasn't too terrible. I do remember using like an ether to keep my magic points up, but if you kill it real fast, it doesn't matter. All right, he's dying really fast. Oh, he's silenced. Nice. So there, if you check the log, it says additional effects silence. That's great. Wait, casting interrupted. All right, we're gonna box step. Trick attack. There we go. So he's doing huge damage. So he's taking extra piercing damage, which is great. What does Thief Sub do? I think you have access. Well, you have access to trick attack, which would be a big thing for keeping hate on the tank. So you know, if you come up here, he's chain spelling. Bad news. If you come up here as like a samurai slash thief, or dragoon slash thief. Ouch! This is hurting. Oh my god! Oh my god! You'll be able to keep hate management on the guy. Holy sh! He just wiped the whole team. Okay, we're fucked. Oh my god! All right, so silence is going to be where you want to go here, boys. You're going to want, because now we're out of. So we're out of. Everybody's dead. All right. I didn't think so. All right. Okay. Well, it'd be decent. So something else to think about is I wonder if If you'd want to do, like, if you did samurai, but you brought, like, but you equipped a polearm, I think you're still going to do more damage if you do your other weapon skills. Okay, so that was unsuccessful, which I think I agreed. I thought that was going to suck ass. What do you want to sub as Thief? I use Dancer 99% of the time. Dancers, you just can't underestimate. You can't underestimate the utility it has, right? So war would be a good option. You get, so on CatseyeXI you get a native dual wield as Thief, so your Thief will get dual wield at 20 and 40 natively. Toast is like, hey, you want to warp me? Warp to me? Oh no, I'm nah, I was just messing around. That's funny. I can't type. I was just messing around. But yeah, so you'll get access to dual wield natively on Thief. So there's no like necessity to be like, I need Ninja for the dual wield. Now both Ninja and Dancer have access to sneak invisible. Ninja, you will be having to use tools. And like there's a cast time involved, where Dancer, it's an ability, so you just tap the button and you immediately go invisible and sneak. So I like that. I can run around behind an enemy, or I can get in and out of situations real quick, because I'll, a lot of the times to activate something you'll need to drop invisible and then like click a door or click a point. And if you had Ninja as a sub, then you have to cast the invisibility again, where Thief, you just hit the button and you're invisible. You can also, on Ninja, the only real utility comes from shadows, so you'll cast the shadow on yourself to negate damage. Usually if the attack that is being at you is an AoE attack, all shadows are wiped, or the majority of your shadows are wiped. But with a trust party, you won't be tanking, and you won't really, they will either heal you or they'll be tanking or having the threat level, so you won't have to deal with casting shadows like ever. Dancer, you can heal yourself with your tactical points. You can lower the enemy's defense or evasion with steps. You can also support the party with healing. You can heal teammates, in which especially in lower levels when I'm XPing and my mages don't exactly have the capacity to keep up. Like if we're fighting monsters that are 11 or 12 levels higher, I'll routinely on a melee job have to help heal to keep the tank alive. So I use Dancer 99% of the time. There is an argument made for Warrior, like Thief Warrior. If you want to crank out the highest damage you can, Warrior would be the option, because your trust party is going to keep you alive, and you have your relic Mandao, and you're just Berserk, double attack, Warcry, and you're just stacking damage, and then you just crank out huge weapon skills. So, but with the Warrior sub job, there's not a whole lot of utility involved other than damage, right? You can't invisible yourself, you can't sneak yourself, you can't really get in and out of places as easy, so you have to use items like a sneak oil or an invisibility item, which are consumable items. So every time you want to do that, you got to use, and then you got to either craft them or buy them from the auction house. So I would, like I said, I would use Dancer 99% of the time on Thief. Let's see. What else were we doing today, boys? I forgot. We were going to do Domain Invasion. Right. I wanted to see if the Domain Invasion weapons stack, like their abilities stack. That's what I was going to do. So I was going to I think I have... oh, well, we gotta go there, open a chest. I think I've done one already, so we'll do these two. What do we got for time? We got 45 minutes. What's for dinner? Chili. Alright, so we'll do... Run out to C and find a chest. Oops. Toast is nice. He's a good fella, trying to give me free shit. What a swole fella. All right. So go out to here. I think this will be the fastest one to complete anyway. We want to go to the outside? No. I think I might need to go to the front. What? I might need to go in the front and out the back. What? Oh, I missed it. Okay, here. We'll run backwards. Yes, please. Let me in. Is anybody else sweating? I was sweating from that Suzaku fight. One nice thing too is it's like you can do a lot of activities. There's a wide variety of activities to do, right? So there is solo content, there is team content, there's just a lot of additional stuff on the server. So I really like that. You know, there is a variety of stuff to do. Even though I don't really participate in a lot of the team stuff. I did see that there's plenty of link shells too. I see like they recruit, and then you can also go on Discord as well. And you know, there's a page or a section on Discord for joining or setting up for link shells. I don't know if I want to invest in that again. Where I don't really like the obligation that's like, hey, you have to be at this location at this time for this many hours if you want points. Like, but then you understand, like, Final Fantasy that's what the game is, right? It's a massively online multiplayer, so that's how it's designed to be played with other people, and the only way to do that is to like schedule times and schedule things. Like, I got it. All right, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, I gotta use the command. Northwest. What? Oh my god, Epic Store has free stuff. I might be doing a few... I had a little bit of a... RPG Gamer's gonna start Twitch stream over at RPG Gamer in like 10 minutes. Hey, I'm off in a few minutes. Go check him out. I wonder what's the you probably have to have like Twitch partner before you can raid or do anything like that. It'd be nice to know what I'm doing. It would be wonderful. It's further away. It's further north. A distant northwest direction. I should call in the team. That way, if I take aggro from a thing or a stuff, I can live. What? I have enmity from that guy? Really? That's funny. But he's not attacking me. Huh. Interesting. I never knew that. Running. Can you call... Yeah, I don't think I can call a mount here, right? Okay. I did see there was mounts called in other areas. That's unusual. I was in Ro-Maive or whatever, and I was camping the Shigami weapon for the yin-yang robe, and you can ride a mount in that area. I was like, what? What? It's interesting. What's the name? Yeah, Ro-Maive. I know everybody watches like, can you not read? No, I cannot. Northwest. Is it gonna be past the... I might have to teleport over to the crystal then. Number 2. We'll see. Aha! Look at that guy. So yeah, I'll call in Halver just for regular stuff. He does a good job tanking. P0 says, what's the new symbol by things' heads? I'm not sure, but I think that's for the activity, the new, like, Summit of the Stars. That's what it identifies the mobs that are, like, on the kill list. So there's an activity on the server now that's... Yeah, it's from Monstrosity, and it earns link shell points. And if you want to look up... it's probably on the Discord. I don't know if is it in here yet. Yeah, Summit of the Stars. So this is the new competitive link shell event, and you get points. You get special. There's you see you got access to August and Shanatoto. Ooh, fancy. There's also buffs that you can get. So it looks interesting. You got to be part of a link shell now. Ooh, gross. Distant north. I'm gonna have to teleport, aren't I? It's still. This is about where the cutoff is, and it's saying distant. Oh. Far west. Oh, maybe not. It's saying west. It's in the corner. I'm running. What does everybody think about this music? This sea music. Northwest. Yeah, it's in the. It must be in this corner down here. Can I wide scan it? Not showing up on wide scan. Okay. It must be over there. Lame. Or wait, is this it right here? No, that's the pop for the one of the guys, right? Yeah. Yeah, what? Yeah, it's asking for some. Okay, that's not it. All right, we got a warp over there. I got boogers in my eyes. What's the cooldown? You're cool. Thank you. Yeah, boys. Got some chili in the fridge. Got some chicken. I had an entire bag of coconut dreams or coconut clusters or whatever they're called. Whoops. I couldn't believe that was like 4,000 calories. Don't tell my dietitian on me. Got dinner coming up here shortly. What'd you call me? Not Shorty. Lemuria's. Alright, so we gotta go to number 2, right? Numero dos. I'm heading over there. Here we go, meow. -2 degrees outside. Oh my god. I'm calling the boys. Just in case I catch a shark in the face. I don't want him to hammer my head. Oh, okay. Alright. Jock'em sock'em. They're more fun than a pillow fight. Anybody ever have rock'em sock'em robots? No? Alright. Me neither. Yeah, me neither. Oh, my, he's getting awful close. Watch what you're doing there, pal. Alright, gotta run all the way to the bottom, huh? I don't even think flee is that much faster. Like, if I flee here, it's not even really that much faster. Yeah, maybe. Oh, God. Alright, well, we're fighting this guy. Son of a... Alright, this is the nice thing about trusts. Watch this. We'll let them do it. This is gonna take like a few hours. Alright, so let them get aggro, and then you just get out of the way. They can take care of it. What level is that guy? Impossible to gauge. Is this like a... That's not a... Usually it says like level 80 or something. Is this an M? Uh-oh. We might be into problems. What can I do? I think I got a good team set up. They should be able to handle it. I did stick it with treasure hunter, so if I get an organ, even better. The piano? Yes. If I play the organ, the skin flute. I lost my trust 3 times to this mob. 2 times charm. I didn't think you could do that. I thought that they couldn't charm your trusts. Oh, you got yourself charmed. Ha 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 ha! Sucks. Hey, is this guy an NM or why is he check impossible? Is he a whopper? I don't understand. What's going on here? What's the range? I should put that add-on on that tells distance. Uh-oh, they're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. All right, this is gonna be exciting, boys. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, let them do work. What would happen if I suppose we have to go back to the crystal if I get aggro. If the team dies, we'll just head back to the. Oh, so it is a notorious monster. Okay, I wondered. It's why it was checking that. Ah, what level? You know what level it is? I could look it up. Oh, so stakes are high, huh? Mmm, steaks. Porterhouse or ribeye T-bone. Mmm. I prefer my steaks rare. Medium rare. A little bit of pink. They're done right. You don't need any sauce. A1! Look at this gameplay. Let's see what's this. Is there? Maybe we got. I got time to look up stuff. Well, last time I looked up things, my internet exploded and I got kicked off. So I don't want to do that. Let's hang out for a minute. Hang in for a little minute. Uh-huh. Yorva. Sounds like it's a brand of yogurt. Okios, the Yorva. Alright, they're doing good. Their MP's alright. I don't think anybody's converted yet. It's under half, right? Oh, no, about half. 52. 52%. Definitely. Battle music. Engage. He's fogging. Alright, there's our first convert. Apuru, no! Still got Koru's MP bar. Halver's got plenty MP. He's got this. Wiki says level 87. Oh, shit. Alright, well, the team's got it. They're good. Unless it does something really gross. Alright, it's doing something real gross. Does it drop anything good? Probably organs and a little participation award. I mean, I should at least get a ribbon. I'm participating. I'm watching. I'm watching from the closet. What? Oh, yeah, big damage. Uh-oh. Hey, my Dark Cluster's sold. I'll take that bank. Crystal Cluster, Lumion Tissue, and 1 or 2... Oh, so garbage. Ah! Thanks, Raz. Appreciate it. Appreciate? Yeah, that's... Syllables are tough sometimes. Here we go, boys. I'm super excited. I would take a nap real fast. Okay, Apuru's out of magic points. So, we're down to Koru. How much you want to bet Koru converts and immediately dies? Uh-huh. Alright, it's at 34%. I enjoy 2% milk. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm a whole milk kind of guy. Full fat or get the fuck out. That's an aggressive stance on milk. Uh-huh. All right, my magic points are gone. 25%. All right, Koru's gonna convert any second. Okay, don't die. Oh my God, don't die. Hurry up and cure yourself, man. There we go. That was close. Apuru doesn't use not at 75. That should be coded, in my opinion. I'm not sure. What's not? Was that something from retail that's is it like a weapon skill or something? I'm not sure. Ugh. Alright, we're running low on magic points. Could I help? Could I assist with ranged attacks? I have a boomerang. Too far away. I don't want to get too close. Oh, he's gonna drill me. Uh-oh, he's drilling me. No. They're on their own. Oh, man. What are we going to get it to, like, 1%? Could I... What else? It's a weapon skill that... Oh, okay. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, if a Puru had a weapon skill to restore the magic points, that'd be great. What are my other options here? I have my like ranged attacks or shit on Thief. I don't even have any bolts or anything, so that wouldn't do anything. Could I get TP to heal the team? If I went and no. I wonder if I could run in. I think I could run in and I think I'm better off staying away. Okay, so Not would be a Puru's weapon skill to refill magic points like Kupipi uses her weapon skill for hers. Yeah, that would be super helpful. What's the convert timer for the trusts? It's not 10 minutes, is it? It's less. Is it like 7 minutes? It seemed like when they were converting like back to back, it was, okay, shit. Who'd we lose? We lost the Bard. We're at 4%. The weapon skill refills her entire bar. That would be busted. That'd be awesome, really. 2%. I think they got. I think the team's got it. They're like dead. They're dead. Z needs to do a weapon skill. He's got full magic points. Why isn't he stunning? There we go. Oh, we got to jump. Okay, we're leaving. Sorry, boys. We're making a shortcut. Hey, okay, nice. Kill that guy. All right, so just like this says right here, Populox says something is interrupting ventures at E8 in Valkyrie Dunes. I highly, highly recommend. Oh, silence. Duh. Good point. Yeah, Zed was probably silenced. Okay, so I highly, highly recommend that you go join this activity. There's an update, so you now get a chance to have salvage gear drop from these activities, and on CatseyeXI you can augment your salvage pieces. Plus, you get the points for venture points. I think we were talking about that earlier to get your mask or whatever for Treasure Hunter. So I'm gonna hop over there real fast when I see that happen. Where was it? Valkyrie Dunes. No, we want to use the teleporter guy. Pink Mandy. Go! So yeah, it's nice. It seems like the chances, I don't know what the percentage is for like the chance to drop. Let's say E8. But I've done it like 3 or 4 times and haven't got one yet. So maybe it's like 20% or 10%. I have no idea. Numbers. Everybody's gathering up. You could use, that's a nice point. I see Fab Fury right here used a venture ring. You can use those venture rings to increase your point earnings by 50%, but it reduces the experience points by 50%. So it's like a double-edged sword, which I don't need the experience points, I just need the venture points, so it'd be good to use that. But you have to use venture points to purchase the ring, so that's the thing. Right. My party got Core Like a Tunnel to 100%, and then the NM went and popped. That's broken. That's frustrating for sure. I think it's, is it down below or up top? E8, or what did they say, E8? Probably in this corner. I think last time it was in the corner. Get in the corner! Yeah, here you go. So you look for this fly here. Sandlord Sultan. I'm going to get off my crab and then touch the seal. Are you Heidi Klum? No, wrong seal. Rose on my grave. So touch the seal. And I'm restricted to 20. Alright, and then you just wait. I think the courtesy or the common etiquette is the word I'm looking for. The common etiquette would be to wait for everybody to gather up. So everybody can get the points. And I want to say I was talking to some of the CatseyeXI community members, and they were like 10 minutes. Wait 10 minutes, and then everybody to gather together, and then you can fight him. So it'll be pretty easy. Easy done, easy do. It seems like you don't... I mean, if there was just a few people here, you'd probably want to call your trusts in, but there's so many people here, you want to at least try to give everybody a chance to get a little bit of damage on it or a little bit of enmity. That way they get credit. So don't kill it too fast. Murder! But this can be done solo. I think I have on the YouTube channel, got a video up of how to solo ventures with the Dragoon Blue Mage in the Boyata tree. And that still applies. Like, if you, like, I got 4 hours, I want to grind out this ring, and that's why I just did it for 4 hours, got the ring done. But if you're like, if you're just on and you see that text comes up, hop in here, it's solo. And not completely solo, right? There's everyone. But it's not like I had to get a party together. I didn't have to put up my flag and then shout for people to join and get everybody together. So, and I want to say you are awarded 300 to 400 points. So do a couple of these and you'll have your Echad ring, which is amazing for experience points. Look at this. It's definitely a Chad. Look at that. And that... So every 2 hours, you get an experience point bonus of 150% up to a maximum bonus of 30,000. So it's big deal. Kane asks, have you been to Castle O in the past? So many NMs and doubles of them? I haven't been. No, I haven't really done any of the stuff in the past. Any of the S areas. I mean, I unlocked Dancer and Scholar. But I haven't... You talk about, like, experience? Like an experience point party in that area? I haven't done that at all. It'd be interesting, though, if you can double down on earning points, get those items that much quicker. Nice! I'd like to look some of this stuff up. You think my computer's going to explode? Could look it up on here. Be under... It would be under probably... No. Am I missing it? I'm listening. Oh, okay. Kane's saying that the mobs would be... You'd probably need an alliance, like 80, 85 level mobs and M's in there. That'd be fun. I mean, are they... Probably drop some pretty crazy gear, I'm assuming. Adventure stuff. CatseyeXI Content Ventures. There you go, boys. You just search that up and it'll show you. So you pay 5,000 gills to the Goblin Populax at I-11 in Juneau, Upper Juneau. And there's Venture Bosses. So here you go. Here's the Venture Boss information. You can get salvage rewards, and then you can augment those salvage pieces. Some of the augments look pretty sick. You get different tiers. Looks like you just trade the seals and the crests, which also drop from this area. So here you go. So artisan seals is what you need to upgrade to tier 1. Crest, tier 3. And you'll need, like forest crest would go to the scatty. Scatty? Scabba-dee-ba-dop, bop-bop-ba-da-bo. That's scatting, but whatever. But pretty good augments. Nice. Position of the NM, please. It is ED8. ED8. I thought it said, look, it said, yeah, E8 on the announcement, but if you look at my map, I'm actually on D8. No. I'm probably right on the crack. Yep, Chris, you are on crack. Yes. Murder. Hanging out. Hey, this last half hour of gameplay, I haven't done anything. Go to a point and then stand there and let my trusts fight the thing. Stand around. Taekwondo uses provoke. Hey, buddy. Kane says he tried an NM, level 85 ninja, had accessory food, or accuracy food and accessory accuracy gear. Oh my god. And couldn't even touch it. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's fun to try that, right? For sure. You try to solo then, or you have like your truss out or anything? Oh, it looks like we're fighting. Alright, so then you just need to get a couple hits on it. As soon as I get some TP. There you go. Alright. I got my TP. Alright, fingers crossed, boys. Let's see what we get. Oh my god. I'm poisoned. I'm gonna die. Do I have an antidote? How strong is that poison? 5. Oh, I think I have an antidote in here. Better hurry up and open the chest. Alright, highlight the venture chest. I'm going to grab him by the chest. Cuffs. Oh, I got some leg seals. But no, yeah, what do we get? We get cuffs, a beast coin, artisan seal legs. Alright. No! No, armor. Alright. My undies. Trash. Kane, you had your truss. They died after 2 rounds. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that'd be an impressive feat for sure. And Ninja can solo, some NMs pretty easily with the evasion set on, and the right debuffs and everything. Am I gonna die here? I'm at 100 hit points. I didn't know if that would be possible, right? If I'm not sure what your gear setups looks like, but even at, like, say you maxed out your gear and you had everything, best in slot, if it would still be, certainly be a big flex. All right, let's, what do we got, 10 minutes? Let's try to see if we can finish. We'll hop into Domain Invasion, see if, weapons stack. I wanted to see if the 2 weapons, which I think they do. Where we go? So we gotta go to C, we gotta go to number 4. Numero 4. Don't take aggro this time. What? Oh, yeah, the wing stuff isn't coded very well. Yeah, you can only do, like, so many missions. That makes sense, too. Alright. Just in case. Just in time. Did you ever fight the sandworm? Wonder if the sandworm that pops up in like the past. I ran by him a week ago. I was like, well, I wonder how bad that would be to try to solo that with Trust. It's primarily magic damage, right? It casts a bunch of magic spells, so I was like, well, I don't have any like minus magic damage taken gear. Pretty sure it would have been melted. Where we go? We're going down to the corner. Get in the corner. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the domain invasion activity. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of amazing gear that you can get into. I will say it does help to break up your, you know, if you're just like, there was one day I just did it for like 12 hours, like a Saturday, like on a weekend. I just did, and I was pretty like sick of it by the end. So it's much easier, like, you know, because it's tied onto your daily quests. So I think they did a good job with like setting it up so it's a daily activity. So it's like you go do the goblin things, and that sends you to different areas, and you can kind of, you know, kill a different monster every day, and then you also have, like, I've gotten a couple really good items because the notorious monster for that day I camped, I got the drop. So I was like, oh, well, those items work out well. So you kind of multitask a little bit. And then you go and do the domain invasion stuff, and then so if you look at it from a lens of, this will be like, I'm gonna do this for like a month, right? I'm gonna go in and be consistent, be like every day I'll do my gob quest, and then I'll do the domain invasion for 6 fights. You do your 6 rotation, and then look at it through the lens of like, okay, so it'll be like a you know, just something you do for an hour every day, as opposed to trying to grind it all out at once. It's much more easy to swallow the content, if that makes any sense. What are we? Southwest direction. There it is. Finally. All right. So let's hop in there. And that also gives incentive too. Yeah, you're right. It gives incentive. Like if you don't have a job unlocked, but say you get the roll for a weapon from domain invasion, where you're like, okay, well, it gives incentive to level that job. You're like, I've never played, you know, I got like a Puppet Master, right? But I got the Knuckles. So I was like, well, I leveled Monk, and then I leveled Puppet Master because the hand-to-hand that drops is good for those jobs. I'm like, okay, well, I'll give that a shot, and then you learn some more. So it gives more incentive to kind of reach out of your comfort zone and play jobs that you normally wouldn't play or try. What do I got for a cooldown? I think I might have a warp scroll in my sack. I thought it said I had one. I'm not reading. No, I don't have one. All right, looks like we're running back to the back to the entrance. Because what's the cooldown? The cooldown's 10 minutes. I got 4 minutes left. Okay. Oh, you were doing your dailies? Nice. Okay. Doing the dailies and you ran into it and thought, what the hell? Alright, boys. 5 minutes. Oh my god. We might just squeeze into domain invasion real fast before it's chilly time. Chilly. Me and you both, Therese. Missing that yin-yang robe. I think the, it's a 21-hour spawn, right? I'm not gonna just sit there and camp for like a time of death or anything. So it's like, if I got a minute, like I'll just warp out to the area, use wide scan. If it's not up, then I leave. Like, The Discord usually has a time of death for certain monsters. I haven't even checked that, so that would be a good idea to, investigate. See if anybody posted a time of death. Flour time. You want flour in your cookies? What? I'm hungry, guys. Food is on my brain. You should eat some brain food then. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna try. Guy, like, hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. No HP and MP refills. What does he think this is? 7-Eleven? No unlimited refills. This bullshit. Fall off and break my legs. My skinny elven legs. Snap! I think I skipped leg day. I got no calves. It's accurate. Alright, this should be 2. What? Where's the guy? Hello, there he is. Hey, buddy. Alright. That 2. Do I have to talk to this guy? I probably gotta say, hey, sir. Hello, sir. Yep. Let me in. Open my chest. Alright, I got a shell. Can I grab shells? Alright, let's see if I'm gonna swap. Let's see. So I'm working on Swordbreaker. I was doing a little bit of what's that activity called? Not salvage. It's oh god. My brain is not braining. Okay, so we'll put on the Toyak and the Alpatekiorg or whatever. Okay, that's 2 domain invasion weapons, so it should double up on the domain invasion power, right? I should be double strong. Double mint gum. But yeah, I'm gonna try to unlock that weapon skill for Thief. Which one is it? Aeon? No, Aeonix, the one you buy from Domain Invasion. I'm thinking this one's from Treasures. It's where you go into Nizul Floor Investigation, Nizul Isle Investigation. There it is. Go in there and you can get a chance to get the weapon. It was on level 2. I fought a cactus on level 2 and got the dagger to drop. So now I just got to earn weapon skills, and I think you need like 250 weapon skill points, and then you get that weapon skill. And we'll see how it compares to Xenerator. I'm gonna stab him in the ass. My ass. Okay, look at my hit points. Okay, is my face in the way? No. So I'm at 1465 plus 69. Wait a minute. Do I have a? Oh, I got Frost on. The other day I was getting like so much a tick. I was getting like 11 or 12 a tick, I thought. I'm bound. But I have Frost on, so that's going to decrease my hit points. It's ticking me. I'm going to need it. I got Lyme disease. I'm going to need a shot. Oh yeah, let's use Feint. Help out the team. Lower the evasion. I'm bound. This guy sucks. He makes me keep my clothes on. He's like, you can't change clothes, and then you can't move. All I want to do is get naked. All right, we're gonna. I'm paralyzed. Paralyzed. I'm paralyzed. And I didn't even get a weapon skill. No. Probably get kicked out. I didn't do enough damage here. Like, you get out of here, pal. Got a bell. All right, boys. One more. We'll do one more. One more, boys. I'd like to accurately test this or not. Okay, I got kicked out. All right, I guess the game's telling me to get the hell out. So yeah, I got kicked out because I didn't contribute enough. So if you just, like, it's a safeguard for preventing you or whoever. Like, if you're not contributing to the fight enough, like, they don't want you freelotting on the loot because it's like you technically didn't earn it. Like, I get it. Just show up and stand in there, cast a dia, and then you get access to all the rewards. But yeah, I did hear that, you know, if you don't have the patience to work towards an Aeonic weapon skill, the Nizul weapon skills are a good substitute, or a good stepping stone. You know, you get work on those, so go to the Nizul Isle investigation, get in there, and you get access to that weapon skill, which has, I think it has a dex modifier, if I remember right, Sword Breaker. Unlocking a thief. No, okay, maybe. What's the name of the weapon skill you get? I talked to this blue mage in Lower Juno, and he gives you the weapon skill. So you just got to get skill chains, or just weapon skill. I'm just gonna weapon skill. I guess if I do happen to get a skill chain, that's awesome. But it doesn't tell me which one it unlocks. Here you go. Mythic weapons. Here you go. So you get access to Mandalic Stab. Yeah, 60% dex modifier. It's a fusion compression. So I heard that's, you know, that's a good stepping stone to. It doesn't have, you know, nearly as many requirements that the Aeonic does. So I should be getting. I don't know what's it. Here's an easy way. Let's see. I'll put on my. Then my MP's low. Okay, I should be getting 6 MP a tick. Look, I'm getting 89, 99. I'm getting 10 MP a tick. So that I'm getting more than. So the doubling up weapons or Aeonic weapons does compound the domain invasion rewards. Because I should be only getting tick, is what they said. Oh, he's. Perfect dodge, damn it. Right? Is that what they said? They said, what was the page? It was, I swear I'm helping. There you go. So I'm probably getting like damage taken -10. So I should be getting a 5 region and a 3 refresh. And it looks like I'm getting way more than that. Here, because look at my... Alright, so we'll look at my magic points again. It says... My face in the way. No. 79, 89. So I'm getting 10 a tick. I wonder if this, you know, my seal or whatever plays a part into any of that. But anyway, it does appear that they stack, so that's amazing. So if you get more than one weapon, if you're like blue mage, I think. So if you're a blue mage, you know, equip a sword and a dagger or whatever. So that way you get double Magic, double damage reduction, double all the goodies. Nice. I'll use Faint. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, it seems like prime time. All the boys get home from work and then they are on a murdering spree. Hey, here we go, boys. All right. Nice. Easy peasy. Pick up your stuff. All right, boys, I'm going to call this stream there, get some chili. I'm hungry. So appreciate everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.